It's been 2 decades, but for Dan Bylsma and Rob Blake, once a teammate, always a teammate.
You know, in college, I don't think too many guys had books on the bus. You know, we were into either movies or something, but he was always the one that had a book and was studying something other rather than school, probably just reading other books.
He was putting up numbers, and then looking back at the time, I now know that he was getting ready. He knew he was going to turn pro. He was working out more. He was skating a little bit extra. He was getting ready to turn pro.
Blake was a gifted defenseman with a scoring touch, a player that anyone could learn from, even if those skills came off the ice.
They called the hockey house, kind of went through different guys, and he was a couple classes under me. So when we left, it was 3 or 4 of us. He was the up-and-coming player coming through the system, so they moved into the house.
That was one of my vivid memories of my freshman year was, being at his house. Rob kind of, making me do the dishes, change the channel. Back then you had to get up and change the channel, change the channel on the TV, things like that.
Channel surfing was not Dan's only strength. In time, he matured as a hockey player, and the Falcons reaped the benefits.
He was a study of the game, shot blocking, penalty killing, things that he knew he could control. I mean, scoring 30 goals, he probably knew that talent or that ability wasn't there, so he did other things. But, the work ethic was always there.
Bowling Green began to make some noise in the late 80s, though there always seemed to be something missing.
Looking back, we were very, very good those first 2 years with Rob and Nelson Emerson and Kevin Dahl and Mark Potvin and Ken Klee and other guys who had real good pro careers, but we never really kind of took the step to being there at the end of the year in the Final Four and the Frozen Four.
The championships would come later in the NHL. Rob's in 2001 with the Avalanche, Dan's last year with the Penguins, joining Greg DeVries and Ken Morrow as the only former Falcons to win Lord Stanley's Cup.
Those are some big names in the game of hockey, and winners and Hall of Famers to be, and Hall of Famers, and that's rarefied air, and it gives you pause for reflection to say, wow, I've done something pretty special.